What is going on, guys? My name is Robbie, otherwise known as Kizuatos. In today's video, I'm going to be playing 8 Moon. This is kind of like a 8 whack or 8 rack or 8 cast kind of deck. If you don't know what that means, it's basically a archetype of decks in Magic the Gathering where you have an 8 of an effect. So this is an 8 of an Ancient Roaring Moon deck. So I'm running 8 of Roaring Moon EX, or 4 of Roaring Moon EX, and a 4 of Roaring Moon Baby. And so Baby Roaring Moon cares about ancient cards in the yard, whereas Roaring Moon sacrifices itself, puts itself into the yard basically, to get a free pick on something. So this is a deck that focuses on leading with Roaring Moon EX for maybe the first pick or two, and then ending it off with a high-powered vengeance fletching attack. Notably, some people run a one of in their Roaring Moon EX decks, or their ancient box decks that run other ancient Pokemon. But I'm running a 4 of because I personally think having a 4 of Roaring Moon means that if you have one or two in the prize box or in the prizes, it doesn't matter because you can still get out your Roaring Moon finisher. You can also finish with Roaring Moon, which I think is a pretty important thing. We're playing Pheasantipity. We're playing Squawkabilly. We're playing Radiant Greninja. We're playing Lumineon as kind of our supporting Pokemon package. Notably, Pheasantipity is an attacker in our list. Like, it can just perform very well. Similarly to Squawkabilly, because Motivate is actually pretty useful. We discard a fair amount of energies because we're running Dark Patches, we're running Radiant Greninja, we're running a lot of ways of discarding cards, and so we often will discard energies if we can't discard anything else. So yeah, I'm running a 4 of Ultra Ball and a 4 of Nest Ball because all of our Pokemon are, in fact, basic Pokemon. It is weird to run a 4 of Ultra Ball, but again, you're discarding a lot of cards. You want to have ancient cards in your yard, and since there isn't too many super powerful discard effects, just running a 4 of Ultra Ball for redundancy is extremely powerful. 4 of Dark Patch as well makes sense. You get to put it on your bench. It's basically a sadder version of Sada's Vitality, which is pretty important. Also, this should be at 2. I was experimenting earlier with 3-1 bosses, and I prefer a 2-1 bosses with a 3 of a Pokestop, because Roaring Moon EX cares about Pokestop. Pokestop can also be used as discard fodder, as well as it is just a very powerful effect since we're running things like a 4 of Trekking Shoes, 4 of Dark Patch, 4 of and then a bunch of like 1s and 2s of a bunch of things. We're running 3 of the Capsule as well, and 2 Ionos, and a 4 of Sada's Vitality as our main supporter, since we can make use of it. I'm only running 9 energies. I kind of want to go up to 10, but currently that's the list that I'm running with. I'm going to be playing a bunch of ranked. I'm only in Pokemon League, or Pokeball League, excuse me. I just got back into the TCG, and it's something that I'm thinking about investing in, actually, and like actually investing into decks and going to games once I graduate from college as kind of a pastime. I'd love to play competitively again. I played a little bit pre-COVID, but with super off meta lists. But I want to get back into the game. I want to play lists that might not be like the number 1 deck, but definitely a like tier 2 list that can still beat face if you know how to pilot it well. I'm thinking about building the new Tatsugiri EX. I'm working on the online version currently, but I have like no gems to actually build the deck. So it's kind of like, it is what it is. I'm just going to have to wait. Only 1 mulligan, that's fine. We have a very strong setup. We can put both of these on the bench. Both of these are bench worthy. Notably, like, we are lacking in the energy department. We're lacking in our energy tutors. Let's see. We're going first. Draw card. Roaming is not what we wanted to see. Let's Pokestop. Hopefully we hit like a Trekking Shoes. Ultra Ball does get there. Because what we can do is we can Ultra Ball away literally anything. In this case, we want Squawk Ability. We want a new hand. Our hand is very poor and is not going to help us develop in going turn 1 first. This is a lot better. We can bin away another Roaring Moon, getting 2 more energies. We can concealed cards away. Okay, Palpad's not bad. We can Trekking Shoes. We can put this into the yard with another Earthen Vessel. I don't know if, Earthen Vessel. I don't know if we want to play that currently. We have 1 in the yard. We usually want to use the Palpad when we expend a boss's order. I think this is a good first turn. We're set up to have a turn 2 attack with Calamity Storm, discarding the Pokestop, which is very strong. I don't know what they're playing. They're playing Mimikyu, which is like kind of scary for most decks, but we're playing into a 4 of a Roaring Moon on the bench, so I'm not really worried about the situation that we're put in, especially since we have Sada's Vitality, which means that we're going to start powering up our Roaring Moon as well. What is this? Latios EX? I have not seen this. I'm pretty new. I really only know that the Ogre Pawn seems to be pretty strong. It's like a very good like Ogre Pawn box into like any of the ancient or like the Virizion. 200 can attack. Interesting. It's a support mon. Monkey Dory. If this were okay, interesting. Yeah. So we go like this. We can Sada's Vitality. Going here and here. We draw into a dark patch, which means that we should go like this. Getting 2 more darkness energy. Getting 2 more darkness energy. We can now dark patch and conceal the cards. We can set up a secondary Roaring, which I think is the correct play. Okay, I can't say its name. Unfeasibility. I'm so bad with the new Pokemon names. I feel like a Gen whatever 9. It's 9, right? Is like so hard for me in pronunciation. Okay, very strong stop, which is nice. Like we are very set up at this point. And we get a capsule. All right. We're taking the lead. We have a very strong setup currently, which is nice. We get a second Iono, and okay. We have 3, 6, 9. All right, so we're doing 160, which means that even if they have Mimikyu, we're doing just fine, which is nice. I don't know what this Zatu is. Clairvoyance. That seems pretty good, especially in psychic decks. Is Psychic Zacian still in the format? I have no clue. Okay. That helps me. I'm okay with this. Interesting. I don't know if I like this or not. The Ultra Balls just discard an Ultra Ball and a booster to go up to 170. What is this week 2? Darkness. If we can get a catcher, we're looking pretty good if we get a catcher. Okay. Well, we're trekking shoes. We get the borders. Sick. We're going to retreat. There we go. All right, we're looking very strong now. There's our Pheasantipity, a little too late. I wanted to Luminion just in case, because if we do lose this Roaring Moon, I mean, we just Pheasantipity draw, and then, like, we have enough to do whatever we want, really. Okay, they Iono. This is a really nice art. I like this. It is a lot cooler than the one that I have. I don't know where the heck they got that one. Again, I want to bling out this deck as well. I love this deck. I think this deck is super fun. We're on Trekking Shoes Nest Ball. We have 2 Ionos in the list, so we can start cycling through stuff. I don't know. I think maybe I was playing a little too greedy with the Luminion, but it's fine. We've seen both. Okay. Okay, well, we do get the Stretcher in hand, which means that we can get back a Darkness Energy. Wow. Okay, well. Oh my god, dude. If they have an Iono, we're cooked. But Night Stretcher. They've played multiple Ionos, though. They've played 2 Ionos now. What is Kofu? Okay. I thought I was like, I'm cooked. But no, we're good. Town Store helps us, no? I didn't realize there's an A-spec energy. Wait, this would be insane in Hisuian Zoroark. Because, like, all the other A-specs are, like, kind of mediocre for Hisuian Zoroark. Like, you just play the catcher, right? Which is, like, also isn't bad by any means. I think we win no matter what. I think they're just stalling out for time at this point. So they get a Blood Moon, but I get the kill. That's fine. They're going to be so upset because I got the Night Stretcher. That is a interesting case where we actually win with EX over the baby, which is like fine. I think we still did numbers with baby over. Yeah, we did 700 with Roaring Moon probably. Well, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, dude, this list feels so good. Like, I'm sure the other list feels just fine, but this list just performs exceptionally. I'm gonna play one more just to showcase how strong this deck is, but like it just performs so good, like most of the time. There's like times where it feels like you get kind of stuck or like you've gone through like all your deck. But I think it just comes with learning the list. Same with like most lists, honestly. Like Pokemon nowadays is like you just want to churn through your entire deck. If you're not at like below 15 cards, then you're playing Pokemon wrong. Like high power PTCG. Okay, we mole. That's fine. What an interesting hand. Like this feels really bad. They got to fudge, man. They got to see 2 extra cards. They are starting, which means like there is a chance. Well, they drew into 3 extra cards basically. Yeah, they have Nest Ball. Not seeing a single ball as well is insane. Like genuine insane work. I'm really hoping that we draw either Ball or Greninja. Otherwise, it's going to feel super bad. Okay, they're playing Ogerpon. Yeah, they're playing Teal Mask Ogerpon. They're playing the Ancient Ogerpon deck, I think, which is the Roaring Thunder, I think is the name. I don't really know. Again, I don't really know the exact list. That was unfortunate. Okay. Ooh, no, that's not good. Greninja is in the prizes. Maybe I should have gone for a We're like, oh, dude, Greninja being in the zone kind of blows. Screw this, grabbing 2 more energy. I think we're kind of running short, unfortunately. We are set up very well for a turn 2 KO for us. Dude, this art is insane. I love the art on Pokemon cards, honestly. Dude, this dude's got a blinged out deck. Okay, well, his grass energy isn't. Okay, yeah, he's playing the Raging Bolt. That's what it's called. Roaring Thunder. Same difference. Okay, well, we can get rid of their Pheasantipity, perchance. You can't just say perchance. Dude, this list is insane. The Roaring Thunder list, or I already said it wrong. Raging Bolt list is insane, in my opinion. I think this list is like absolutely disgustingly powerful. I think my biggest issue is that like Dragon is so power crept. I mean, no weakness, no resistance is like insane because like most Pokemon don't even have resistances. Interesting that they're capturing. Whoa, is that just a Guzma? Like a better Guzma? I'm surprised they didn't grab like the squawk ability. And they go for a Thunder on a Baby Moon. Like this just puts more Baby Moon supplies in the yard. And they just wasted all their energy. Like sure they might have a Sada. But like I'm feeling okay with this. Like I'm just gonna go like this. I'll play a Baby Moon. Sada. Energy. Trekking shoes. Yes. Do we need to grab anything? No. Probably not. You can grab a Super Rod back. No Greninja still. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be the last card. They stretcher back a energy? Raging Bolt, that's what they got back. Yeah. Of course they have the Vitality. Do they have the correct energy though? That is the question. This list is just so annoying to play against, honestly. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Currently doing 150. I could try and go for the Greninja. We haven't seen catchers yet. Yeah, we haven't seen any catchers yet. We haven't seen borders yet. Dude, this list is just like the Ogerpon list is so cool. In my opinion, I would definitely play this. But at the same time, it is so annoying to play against. I don't exactly know what the right matchup is against this, like what I'm supposed to be getting rid of. Because it feels like if you can't outpace like their turn one, you are cooked. And it is extremely hard to outpace turn one. Because like you have to I'm thinking about playing a switch in this list. I think playing a switch in this list gets you to a turn one kill a lot quicker. Because I'm trying to think. You need to have Unfezendipity in front. No. Yeah, I would need a one retreat cost Roaring Moon. They're going for these baby moon kills, which I don't know if I agree with. Like, they are just letting me get these kills. And I don't mind sacking off the Roaring Moon. In this case. Because I think we sack off Roaring Moon and then we just pray that we can grab enough baby moon fodder in the yard by the time we focus on the other stuff. Like baby moon. This can go in the bin. Triple. And stop. Boss's order is still on the deck, and we have one catcher in the deck. I think we just need to have Yono in the deck. I think we take the KO. Now it's just like cross fingers, hope they don't have catcher. They have catcher. And they win, dude. Like, fuck, they have catcher borders. Like, they saw all what they needed. They had, yeah. I need a prime catcher for this list, honestly. I think a prime catcher would actually solve a lot of this deck's issues that I have currently with it. Because it's a switch plus it's just a Guzma, basically. Yeah. Yeah, you can get that win. I'm not letting you have more of that. Okay. Dude. That Raging Bull is like disgustingly powerful. I just don't understand how they would make such a card. Gothagrigus. We'll play one more, I guess. I don't know. It's just like, I don't think I have that A spec. I don't really have too many A specs. Yeah. I think for the time being, you can definitely go down on the stop, and then you play switch. Owned item, not a spec. Play the switch cart. I think switch cart is like pretty good as well. Like when you think about it, it's like you heal 200 off of Moon. You heal 30 off of Moon, which then puts you at 170. And if you have it protects you from some attacks. I think that having the switch might be good. Just a one of, maybe a two of, but like then you're sacrificing slots, and I don't know if you can sacrifice slots. I'm playing one more. That game was relatively quick. I think I'm just gonna make like a 45-minute video, like around there. What a weird hand. Not ADP. Arceus V-Star. The last time I played was when ADP was like the killer of the format, like just the unfortunate broken card. And then Mew VMAX was also becoming a thing. But like ADP was, in my opinion, the worst card in the format. It just like, it felt so gross to play against. And then non-competitively, I played when Dialga V-Star was like new, because I think that was like the first time I've ever seen an extra turn on a Pokemon card, and that's a very Magic thing of me to want to play. So I was just like, sure. This is a super bad start. I've never seen this bad of a start. I kind of wish I played during like Giratina Lost Zone. Like, I don't know. I think the Lost Zone is always a very interesting mechanic because it reminds me of like a really strong exile mechanic that like Magic doesn't really have. Like the exile now just currently feels like a pile of slop. Dude, holy shit. This might just be a concede from me. I've never seen this poor of a hand. Like no energies, no discard, no balls. I've been like struggling with the balls. I have not seen that many starting hand with balls. That's something that, in my opinion, needs to be worked on in this game is the mulligan rules. I think that you should have one free mulligan. Not in the sense where like you don't give your opponent a piece of card draw, but I think you should have a mulligan where you can actively say, I do not like this hand, I'm going to mulligan a singular time. Give you a card, but at least I get to see a new hand. Then if I mulligan again, then it's like I have to have no basics in hand. I think that would be a very strong mulligan rule. Because I just feel like there's like that hand just fucking folded. Like there's not much I could do under that, which is like tough. And I play decks that don't fold under that as hard, but like I don't know, I want to play a deck that's a little more fun, a little more interesting. This is also a very shitty hand, but at least we have a ball, shoes, Iono. But ball into, I guess we trekking shoes first, just so then we can see what we fill up. We're playing against Terapagos. Okay, we're playing basic white, as I like to call it. Okay. Trekking shoes, sure. Put Cell, Energy, Greninja. I guess I should have looked at the list. But something that I'm really bad at doing online is looking at what's in my deck. We're gonna Iono. Unfortunately, very poor hands. Probably grab an unpheasant, I'm not gonna lie. Or squawkability. Oh, clutch draw. So clutch. Holy shit. If we see the switch, I didn't get there. Let's just try and dig, I guess. I just want to see the deck. Okay, we have 4. We've already used an Iono. We're missing 1 catcher, 1 patch. Cart was in the deck. There was a chance we just like turn 1, wipe out a Terapagos. Set them back super hard. Okay, we're missing, I want to say 1 nest ball. Okay. We'll grab the Pheasantipity. Pheasantipity bappity boo. Skabadabadabadee you. This felt like a very productive turn. I don't know what this does. Why didn't they just grab 2 Bouffalant? I don't know why they didn't just grab 2 Bouffalant. Like, I guess, like, you have Call to Family. Okay, they're playing Terapagos with the Alolan Executor. I'm just going to Like, I don't know. Concealed cards. Yippee, we get a dark patch. We also just have Sadas. I think we just go like that. Like, you just go like that, Frenzied Storm, get rid of any sort of setup they had with Terapagos. Sure, my dude is, like, really close to dying, but, like, if you look at the board, this is the only one that does something, but because there's no stadium in play, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's like, I think we'll be fine no matter what, taking that, even though we don't have a... Oh, and we get Patch and Catcher. That's actually straight gas, I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe they get the Alolan Executor EX. I don't exactly remember what it does. But they have no energy out. Okay, they do get it. So they need 2 energy. I don't think they're on Ogre Pawn. Or like an energy switch strategy. Crispin. Okay, they get there with Crispin. I kind of forgot about Crispin. The thing is like, honestly, I think we still are fine. Like, I think we just take the Executor out. Like, watch this play. I feel like we're fine. We're gonna put this in. You can only do 110, which isn't a lot. But if we just dark patch this, Vitality, we get the dark energy. We don't even want to play the Pokestop. Like, have fun. Play another Crispin. Like, if you play another Crispin, good for you. We have a mass amount of discard as well, which is nice in our hand. Okay, they play the Bouffalon. So they take 60 less. Stadium and an energy card. Okay, they don't have Crispin. I don't know what area 0 is. I have up to 8 Pokemon in play. Okay. So it just gives them an extra couple slots on the board. Currently not offended by that. They're filling up their board. Okay, they have Pheasantipity, draw 3. Like, we could just catch her, and if they... Okay, yeah, they get the 70 damage out. I forgot about that. That's fine. We're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now we're doing 130. But we have a lot of things we can do. This is 150. Discard your mons. That's 160. 180. 190. All right, we're looking at, let me just recount this, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Yeah, okay, we're out. 130. What? Oh, because of the bouffalants. Okay. I think we go like this instead. Okay. I restricted them pretty hard. Yes, they draw 3. Do they have orders in 6 cards? Or a catcher? If they have a catcher, I'm killing myself. Not actually. That was a joke. 100%. Well, actually. Right now, they don't kill. Okay, actually, wait, we're chilling. Surely they don't play catcher, you know? Not every deck plays catcher. Greninja. They ball. They ballin' on a budget. They ballin' on a budget. I love how orderly it is. And then it becomes super disorganized. Why does that happen? I don't know. They conceded. Let's go. Yeah, I was pretty confident in that. Yono on 2 is pretty strong. Little unfortunate games, but we got there in the long run. Level 11. Alright, well, that will end off this video. I don't really know. I was just kind of messing around. Hopefully getting out of this Pokeball League soon. I'm going to grind this pretty hard.